let's get this done. Let's get rid of the dancer of the Boreal Valley. Ooh, music. Okay, let me do one more quick little announcement. Okay. Jesus. Goddamn. This shit's loud. My controller. There's my controller. Okay. Now I am a little. Well, I'm not that worried about this fight. I think I can pretty easily do this. Because of the sword I'm using, the Baron Great Sword, I believe. It's a very it's a sword that, because it has the parry Ash of War. I actually don't know if that's what it's called. That's just what I'm gonna keep calling it because I can do whack with this little cool ass knife thing. It kind of like wants you to parry, but this is a boss you literally cannot parry. Apparently, I don't know. I'm not. Don't give up. Damn. If only Vort of the Boreal Valley was still here, and I had something to give up on. Oh, god damn it. Oh. Yeah, I was about to say, oh god, these enemies suck. Ow. Oh. Spearmen, you know. Oh, right. The timing on this boss is very unique. Oh, come on. I love when I'm just barely moving, so it's like, cool, we're gonna do the walking attack. Like the walking quick, instead of the regular quick attack. And the walking quick attack has no attack radius, because it's a jab. Instead of a slam, and also does way less damage. What the shit? That's a move they can do? Oh, yep. Alright. Ah, fuck. I feel like... Oh. At some point, I should just switch swords back to the katana I was using. That'll be way more effective. Ow. For various reasons. I think it does a similar amount of damage as well. Oh, god damn it. I know, but like, but if the build is not effective, then you can just change the build. How did I not perish? I'm gonna perish. Okay. Alright, so, like, 5 minutes before stream. I'm talking, like literally minutes before I started streaming. I was looking on Reddit, and I saw an opinion post about the FNAF movie, okay? We got something like important I'm doing, and it's like, okay, but what if I like delay the start of it because I'm like, because whatever, I'm being lazy. And while I don't want to say that this person had bad opinions, they kind of had bad opinions. Like, kind of just had L opinions. Like, their main complaint was, it wasn't that it's like, oh, the FNAF movie wasn't very scary, because it really wasn't. And that was, a pretty major complaint for a lot of people about it. Was it's like, you know, these are horror games. They're not like overwhelmingly scary, right? No one's playing FNAF to be horrified. But they're like, I'm kind of disappointed that the movie is more of like a family drama than a horror movie. And I'm sitting there reading this, right? I'm sitting there taking a shit, and I'm reading this, and I'm like, okay, imagine this. You are just someone, okay? Like, you're some dude, and you're like, oh man, I need a job. And someone offers you a job at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. No one in their right mind would do like 2 nights at Freddy's and then be like, yeah, I'm gonna keep this job. This is better than just any other job I could ever find. Like I couldn't just quit right now and find a better job for probably better pay, better hours, the whole thing. Unless there was a specific familial reason that they needed to do that. Like they're complaining about the family drama as even though it's the only reason the movie works. If Mike didn't particularly need a job and then just started working at Freddy's, everyone would be like, this guy's fucking stupid. Why would he do that? Why would this guy... Oh, fucking through the goddamn fog wall. Why would this guy... Oh, god damn it. I think that's death. Yeah. Why would this guy who doesn't particularly need this job... Like, he needs a job, but he doesn't particularly need this job for any real reason. Yeah, he doesn't want to be out on the streets, but... You know, whatever. He lives in, like... suburban Utah. It's not exactly the worst place to live on the street. Not the best, but that's still Hawaii. Fucking, you can just like buy a hammock, live on the streets in Hawaii on average. Like, and they just be like, yeah, no, I'm fucking living in goddamn paradise, outdoors all the time, sleep under the stars on a beautiful tropical island. Yeah, I don't have a job or a house, but who cares? Anyway. For Mike, it's like, okay, he needs to keep his job at Freddy's because of his sister. Like, if he doesn't keep this job, then his sister is going to be taken away and given to someone who doesn't particularly want to take care of her, and she's going to have a rougher childhood than someone whose parents are, like, dead or something. I don't remember. Like... He has this family reason that if he didn't have, then he would just be a fucking suicidal 20-year-old with a dead brother working at a restaurant that's gonna kill him. Well, I mean, not specifically suicidal, but, you know, there's probably some of that. Just from being generally sad all the time. They also complain that the animatronics didn't have a whole lot of screen time, which is fair, because they really don't. Like, not like moving around. But I counter that with the fact that the Foxy puppet took 7 Henson puppeteers to work. Now, puppeteering isn't exactly a big business anymore. It never really was. But, you know, if you have puppeteers... And if they're Henson puppeteers, they are very expensive because they work for the Henson Company, and that means they're the best that there is. And given that for one animatronic to move, it takes 7 of them, yeah, the fact that Foxy had any fucking screen time is amazing. Like... And also, you have to remember, the film had, like, a budget of, like, $20 million, okay? This was not a huge budget flick. This was, an average Blumhouse production where it's like, look, man, the staff are lucky if they're getting fucking Cheetos, okay? And not, like, Walmart brand orange chip. So, you know, I think they also made some assumptions about Scott Cawthon and his work that were questionable at best. Like, it's really tough to say what Scott had planned the whole time, right? And they kind of went into it assuming that sister location wasn't planned. They're like, you know, Scott listens to criticism, and people are like, oh, they don't like, and he had the criticism of people didn't like the idea of a dream theory. And it's like, okay, so they were saying that because people didn't like the dream theory idea that Matt Pat came up with, that he made sister location. But he could have just already had sister location planned, because that just wasn't how he wanted his story to go. So there's a lot of assumptions in this post that are well, like every assumption about someone you don't know is ill-advised, but I think with something as prone to personal opinion affecting everything as Five Nights at Freddy's, like, look at how much overall sway Matt Pat held over the FNAF community, both for positive and negative reasons. Not reasons. Both in positive and negative ways. He held so much sway that people did complain because they thought FNAF 4 led to the idea of a dream theory. When, I don't know, maybe it does. Fucking no one knows, because it's fucking FNAF. Exactly. And, assumptions do make an ass out of you. And this person making this post was just fucking assuming all over the goddamn place. Like, I've been a FNAF fan for 8 years, and the movie was terrible. But, like, most of their reasons were a deep misunderstanding of what makes a film work. Like, one of their other big complaints, which I guess I kind of agree with, but I've known wouldn't be true since the movie was announced, like, 8 years ago. Which is that the movie didn't have any of FNAF 1's gameplay. You know, like, there was no sitting surviving inside the office. It was just, it was really none of that. It was mostly actually just the main character sleeping, but beyond that. And having thought about it for quite a while over the years, because what else am I gonna do with my time? It's not worth anything. How would that work? How would a movie perfectly using FNAF 1's gameplay work? Like, the first, like, 2 nights, like, the first night would be kind of like, oh, what's happening? You know, it'd be, like, suspenseful. The second night would move into boring. The third night, because it would add Freddy, would have kind of another moment of creepiness. But then once you got to the fourth night, it's like, okay, this is literally just this is the previous night. And then once you move into the fifth night, it's like, okay, this is just night 4 again. Like this is the same shit. That doesn't work for a movie. For a game, yeah, it works because you can make it harder, but you can't do that with a film. Right? You can't really add more suspense because it's like, oh, this time Freddy moves 6% faster. This time his AI level's at 5 instead of 3. Ooh, what a spike in suspense for the audience. But they're like, but they cite a fan-made short film as the reason why that would work. And it's like, that's cool. It probably works amazingly in a short film. I could see it working so well as a short film. But as a full fucking, like, a blockbuster film, fuck that. That shit ain't never gonna work. You want fucking little Jimmy to explain to Grandma why night 4 and 5 are different? Because Otherwise, it's gonna be fucking completely imperceptible. Like, to the player, yeah, it's obvious. You know, your power is going down faster, everyone's moving faster, you know, shit's going wild, Foam Guy's fucking dead at this point. Right, there's a lot happening in the game that makes it obvious why Night 5 is different. And you just, there's some shit you just can't do in a movie, and that's one of those things. I don't know, I think it's one of those things where the FNAF community has for a long time. I'm fucking not using the, I'm gonna try using the katana. For a really long time, the FNAF community has had the problem of making their expectations too high. Every community has that problem, but the FNAF community has it real bad. And always has. And I think this is a classic symptom of someone really liking something for a long time, because they said themselves, oh, you know, they've been a FNAF fan since like 2015, which, same. And what they wanted was not a movie of FNAF. Like, they didn't want a FNAF-based movie. They wanted literally just a FNAF movie. They wanted FNAF 1 exactly recreated as a film. And as someone who has recently been watching, who's liked Dune for a long time and watched the movies, I fucking get it, man. Right? You have these things that you really like, and you want them done well in film, but you have to be able to look at it and realize when it can't be done in film. Yeah, they wanted not a movie based around FNAF, they wanted FNAF the game, the movie. And while, yeah, I wanted Dune the book, the movie, they did that for Dune Part 1. Amazing. They did a fucking amazing job. Awesome. Sure, there's some awesome storylines from the books that they had to leave out, but I can look at it and be like, yeah, okay, those storylines are complicated as fuck, and take, like, and just, they take up a lot of time, essentially add entire characters and plot lines that aren't necessary. Cool, they don't need them. They got rid of them, and you wouldn't even notice unless you already knew the books. For the Dune 2 movie, yeah, it's a lot further from the books. It really is. It's very different. Well, it has some moments that are very different. Things are lined up in different ways. Characters are portrayed differently. I think some characters are flat out removed. I don't think some characters are added as well, but other than, like, but nothing like completely immersion breaking, story destroying. But I look at it with the knowledge of a fan as necessary. I can look at it and be like, yeah, okay, yeah, I get it. Like, the big thing is a removal of Alia. It's like, yeah, I fucking get it. That character's complicated as fuck in the books. And it's like, and she's like well explained in the books. I can't imagine trying to explain her character to an audience who knows nothing. Oh, damn it. I thought that was gonna be the second phase change move. There it is. Damn it. Oh, that wasted so much possible heal time. Or, I mean, damage time. Fuck. I'm just gonna get into this corner and hide. And it's like, yeah, I wouldn't want... If I were the movie's creators and I could delay explaining Alia, I probably would have too. Like, in all honesty, she's a deeply complicated and weird character. Yeah, I wouldn't want to explain it. Cool. But they just... But I think FNAF fans, because of the amount of fan content, can look at fan content and be like, look, this 8-minute video like this 8-minute fan film shows how perfectly this could work in film, and think that perfectly lines up. And think that that fucking comment makes any sense at all to any filmmaker who's like, look, man, I have to make this film to be seen by people who have no fucking idea what a goddamn Freddy is, okay? The fan creators, they know their audience. It's FNAF fans. The like writers and directors of the FNAF movie were like, this has to be seen by the FNAF fans' fucking grandma. I don't need to explain what a fucking I don't want to need to explain what like a fucking remnant is, okay? Like, I don't know. I think in a lot of conversation about the FNAF movie by FNAF fans, there's a deep misunderstanding of how film works. And I don't know a whole lot about film. It's not really something I know much about. But I have seen a good amount of movies in my life, and I've seen a lot of adaptations. And some of these are adaptations of things I really, really love. And you really, like, as someone who has watched the Ready Player One film more than once, despite it being one of my least favorite films of all time, I can look at it and be like, you know what? Yeah, this is probably what the movie had to be. I would have wanted it to have all 6 challenges and for them to be the exact same as in the books, as in the book, but also that is super fucking unrealistic to ever wish for literally dozens of reasons. Right? How would they have time to do 6 challenges, some of which take the characters literally hours to finish? It's just, sometimes you gotta sacrifice to make it a film. And FNAF fans don't particularly like sacrificing their precious story so that other people can fucking understand what's going on without watching 80% of MatPat's backlog. And that's only like a slight exaggeration. It's like 10%. More than 1% of MatPat's entire fucking video backlog. Like, I think if you didn't know Dune, you could watch the movie and come out of it being only slightly confused. You'd probably be slightly confused, like, what the fuck is a god? What is a Ben Gesserit? What the fuck is a Fremen? I don't. What is an Harkonnen? What is the Lancerat or Cho'am? Actually, I don't think they ever bring up Cho'am. What the fuck is a Guild Navigator? Well, actually, that's pretty self-explanatory. It's right there, the name. Oh god, my timings for this dodging this fucking boss are so bad. It attacks so irregularly. Like, sometimes it'll go literally 10 seconds without attacking, and other times it attacks 3 times in a row. Anyway, I think before people make opinionated pieces like that, they just need to look into maybe the reason why. Like, they're like, oh, this design decision is the worst thing anyone's ever done. There's a reason for it, right? Okay, that attack has missed me literally walking while I was just standing next to it, so that's pretty cool. Stop not locking on. Like, I don't know. I think FNAF has the blessing and the curse of just some of the most amazing fucking fan content that's out there. Like, you know, you've got the Walton Files, which is looked at as a bastion of amazing analog horror. You've got Addington's VHS series, which is just amazing. You have all this just great fan content when in the age where the official content is kind of dog shit. Like where Ruin is the best piece of official content we've gotten since like Help Wanted 1, and Ruin was, I don't know, above average, I guess, as far as games go. I don't know. I don't think the FNAF movie was perfect. I really liked it when I first saw it, but I started watching it again, and the pure joy of seeing references I understood kind of wore off. And watching as an actual film, yeah, it's a pretty mediocre horror film, but what else can you expect from Blumhouse? They're a studio that specializes in pretty mediocre horror films. I don't think anyone walked out of Megan being like, oh, this is the greatest horror thing that ever happened. I don't think anyone's gonna go see Imaginary or whatever that fucking swimming pool movie was and be like, oh man, I'm so glad I watched these pieces of pure amazing cinema. But the FNAF community just makes so much fucking amazing horror. And so I think they were just expecting that, but with a Hollywood budget instead of a independent YouTuber budget independent YouTuber who knows Blender budget. But, not really how Hollywood works. They work as if they have that budget, because each person has about the same amount of budget as your favorite YouTuber does. Fucking goddamn it. Am I timing? I'm spamming dodge instead of timing it. I don't know. And I think Dune, the movie, probably worked against the FNAF movie in some ways. Because the first Dune film was really, really good. So I think fans of things looked at it as a sign of a new generation of adaptations. Oh, Madeline YT, thank you for the follow. Wow, I haven't gotten a follow in a hot minute. Madeline, sorry, said that wrong. Ooh, fuck. I don't know why my follow thing isn't coming up, but that's fine. It's probably buried behind 8,000 fucking things. Woo! Wow. Oh, nice stun. That got him. What are you talking about? Oh, right. Anyway, I think people saw the Dune film as I do not accept offers from designers. I already have a nice profile picture made for me by a old follower who's still sometimes around. Whoa, 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 whoa. I think designs are one of those things that if I ever felt like I needed one, I would find someone to reach out to. Oh. And for like a design like my little model here, it's a fan, like it's something made by like it's a custom Hollow Knight skin that I've just kind of repurposed with proper credit given in my bio, because come on, we respect artists. I have been thinking about getting new models for a while, but shit, that shit's expensive, and I don't have money for that. So I'm just gonna kind of chill with what I've got. Ow. Okay. Alright, well that attempt was a lot closer. I think the faster speed is definitely helpful. I can hit and then dodge without getting stuck into a 3-second hit animation. Yeah, I really like this model. It's I mean, you know, Hollow Knight has a great design already, and the fan skins for it are really amazing. The fan artists have done a fantastic job, and this is just one I really like the look of, and I think kind of works with the style I've kind of half-assedly try and go for sometimes. Okay. Okay, does that attack? Okay, that attack does have a follow-up. I need to time my dodges better. Explosion? Why can so many bosses just summon explosions casually? Like, that feels like something like no one should really be able to do. Okay, that was... that was terrible. Yikes. But I think just learning the timings, I think that'll do me a lot of good. I think, kind of going back to the original film topic, I think because recently a lot of faithful adaptation, well, faithful enough adaptations have come out. The Mario movie was apparently pretty good. I don't know, never watched it. I've been meaning to, but like not really. Like I probably wouldn't like go out of my way to watch it, but if it happened to come up somewhere, I'd be like, yeah, okay. Oh, that was the not the grab, that was the slap. Um. Uh. Fun. Yay. Okay. Don't make me watch the Mario movie. I don't know. I think, like, because it's, from what I've heard, pretty faithful to the games, as faithful as one can be to Mario. I think there was a lot of expectation around the FNAF movie being this amazing, perfect adaptation that would be like some like X-Files shit, where it's like, oh, what's the story gonna be? But it's like, no, the Mario movie, Mario has a story that's easy to adapt because it's just, I don't know, Bowser fucking kidnaps a princess once a week. Like, this isn't exactly rocket science. And I think it led to this, yeah, it's just kind of like, it's, you know, be Mario, jump sometimes, and get Princess Peach back. Whereas FNAF has this fucking, like, deep lexicon of history and story and restaurants and characters and moments that are very specific, and that's yeah, FNAF is really just, it is in fact some shit. Um oh, that's not it. Where's my, oh, I don't have a follower alert. This thing. I will look at that, I guess, at some point. Um, yeah, it's like if FNAF doesn't have a story that functions, right? Like Mario doesn't really have a story, so it means you can put it into anything. Look, man. Ah, whoa, whoa. Look, ah, fuck. God damn it. Oh, fuck. I'm not. You're a fucking loser. I'm okay. Look, are you out here being stabbed just for trying to kill someone? Okay, fuck. Trying to kill a fucking like 20-foot tall, gangly ass motherfucker. And you're out there being stabbed by its. Oh well, yeah. I never lose. But anyway, I think FNAF fans probably should have actually looked at the Ready Player One movie as kind of the closest adaptation in I guess story complexity, because Ready Player One doesn't exactly have like a deeply complicated story. There's just like a lot going on at certain points in the movie or book, and unless they wanted, okay, and I think because the movie has a different story than the games. Fucking god damn it, dude. Oh. Oh. I think they need to wait for the second movie to really give any major opinions. Like we don't know what the story of the movie is. People are expecting it's just the story of the games, but it's clearly not, given that established characters who aren't alive until like the late 2010s are alive and adults and related to people they're not related to in the 1990s. Clearly we're working with two completely different timelines, and Freddy's may be different enough between these two timelines that I'm so bad at dodging that follow-up. Okay. That like the story elements that they're like, oh, why isn't this here? Is because it may just not exist. What do you mean? How do we get here? I've been talking about the same fucking thing for like half an hour. We've been talking about the same fucking thing for like half an hour. I was talking about the FNAF movie because I was before stream, I was taking a shit, and I was reading Reddit, and someone made a bunch of assumptions and shit about the FNAF movie, and I wanted to talk about that, you know? This is my fucking stream. I can do whatever the fuck I want, as long as it's within Twitch's terms of service. And making fun of people on Reddit definitely is. In fact, I think it's like term of service number 1. You can make fun of people on Reddit because they aren't human. Via the Geneva Convention definitions, they are not human. And, you know, sometimes it's just, you know, look, okay, FNAF is one of those things, alright, I can talk about it for a really long time. Is it something I've known about for a really long time? So I have, like, a lot of backed up knowledge. Like, until, I could probably still name most of the animatronics. Ow. Pizzeria Sim kinda broke that, because it added, like, 30 animatronics that are never seen anywhere else. Okay, I love being stuck right there. Okay, that was deeply unnecessary. I was already dead. You didn't need to fucking explode me as well. Like, Pizzeria Sim, if you were one of those people who's like, oh man, I really like almost every individual animatronic, Pizzeria Sim fucking destroyed that. Like, Where it's like, okay, so you have the Trash in the Gang, who are the best animatronics, obviously. Number one Crate and Pan Stan, you know, really out here just holding this whole fucking series together. But then you have, you know, Ned Bear, Happy Frog. I don't remember what that character's name is. Oh fuck. Uh, you got Mr. Hugs. You got uh, it's not. It's definitely not Playface. Um, fucking goddamn it, dude. Um, but then you have Mr. Hippo. You got the, what are they called? Mediocre Melodies. That's it. Um, then you know you have the rock stars, which are fine. They're pretty cool, I guess. And then you know you have weird ones like Egg Baby, who's not really an animatronic. They're more of a data storage solution, but you know that's fine. That's what I use my animatronics for, data storage. It really just added some weird characters who will never really be seen again. Yeah, well, I do, but like not in that way, right? Like like the group of animatronics is called the Mediocre Melodies. Also, this motherfucker just lighting this entire goddamn place on fire. Like, Jesus Christ. Bro, this is like your home, brother. Oh, what? Let's see, and then what was after that? Oh, okay, only after Pizzeria Simulator was Ultimate Custom Night, which just has 50 of the animatronics in it, and then also Phone Guy and Springtrap, I think twice. So, you know, whatever. Just different versions of Springtrap. Because it has Springtrap, and it has William Afton from, oh god damn it, from Pizzeria Sim, who are completely different. Definitely not just one lit on fire and like 30 years later. Okay, that's not true. It's probably like 5 or 8 years later. Oh god, the timings, bro. I hate the timings. Maybe that's why people talk about this boss all the fucking time, is because it has annoying ass timings. I know the timing. Like the timing of this boss is the like perfect way to kill me, because like I think it's against how I think of dodging. Like I think Elden Ring bosses are a lot more consistent on how often and how aggressively they attack, whereas these bosses are like, you know, sometimes I'll just go 15 to 20 seconds, 0 attacks, and then other times I'll have 2 seconds in between attacks. And there's nothing you can do about it, and no way you can tell which one is going to be. You know, sometimes there's like that, where it's like circling around each other for long periods of time. Other times, you know, I attack, and then I roll back, and then there's nothing. Or it's, I'm going to attack, roll back, and then there's going to be 8 attacks. Oh, god damn it. Ah, fucking... I know that the timings are literally the entire difficulty of this boss, but I hate it. Like, I get that that's how the boss is built, is to be weird with timings, so that if you want to dodge, you have to become better at dodging, but I can still be mad about it. I'm fucking trying, okay? If there was a Stake of America and I wasn't stabbed 8,000 times running to the fuck... If the boss had no legs and couldn't attack me... then everything would just be fine. And also, if these knights had no legs as well, that would be nice. I know this isn't fucking Elden Ring. Oh. God, that is the least aggressive grab attack. Like, it is so like, oh, I'm going to, like, I'm going to gently caress you. Ow. Wait, what? I was not paying attention. What? 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 I missed. Gentle grab attack. What? Why? What the fuck is happening? Ah, fucking goddamn it. Smack. What the fuck did I do that required stabbing my soul? Oh, yeah. Like, that is how the grab attack works, but, like, when they're trying to grab you, it's like, oh, I'm just gonna, like, woo. Oh, God, don't fucking unlock right then. Oh, God. Okay, that definitely was not the unlock to the blind double dodge was not, in fact, skill issue. Oh, but also you could have totally been threatening me, and I wouldn't have even questioned it. And like, yes, like after the boss grabs you, super fucking overwhelmingly aggressive. But like when they're going in to grab you, it's like it's so like slow and just woo. In fact, most of their attacks are like that, where it's like it seems like they're not like particularly trying to kill me. I'm just like kinda in their way right now. And so they'd very much like if I was not. Okay, now we run to get away from fucking... was on the whirligig for a little too long at fucking Six Flags. What the fuck? Did they just grab their sword again? It is a very fluid fight, but that's why it's so weirdly unique. Ow, cool. Just do 2/3 of my health. That attack is like... it's really cool, and it's pretty easy to dodge. Like, I didn't actually need to dodge roll for most of it, because I was, like, in the safe spot for it. But then for the big woo, 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 woo that they do at the end, then I was fucked. Fuck off. Oh, god damn it. Oh, the spear guy. God, there's a reason why so many fucking... why, like, why so many people use spears in the medieval times. It's almost like it's a fucking overwhelmingly dangerous weapon. And that your average sword has very little to say against the power of a good spearman with a good shield. Okay, just back me into a corner, brother. Okay. I literally don't think I could have escaped. Like, I literally don't think it would have been possible. I think I would have just been stuck there. Who knew that, like, I would spend so long trying to beat the Pontiff. Okay. I have spent so much longer on, like, 80% of this game's bosses than I ever had to with, um, like, any of Elden Ring's bosses. What do you think? Okay, that's fair. Sorry, I'm reading the wiki page for this boss. What? You're no. So you can summon Swordmaster to help you fight this enemy. You must have defeated Swordmaster at Firelink Shrine. I don't even know who that is or where at Firelink they are. And this is the real kicker. And not have defeated Vort of the Boreal Valley. I didn't even know that was an option. But I guess because you can kill the Shrine Maiden. So, okay, so it's because if you kill the lady who's sitting there at the beginning, you can start the fight early. So if you kill her before coming into before getting to Vort of the Boreal Valley, I was changing my wording because that was fucked. Before getting into this room and killing Vort, then you defeat the Swordmaster, then you can have an assistant. And then you can get to Lothric Castle early for some fucking reason. Jesus. Deals slash, thrust, fire, and dark damage. Weak to dark, strike, and lightning. Immune to frost and poison. Answer can be poise broken. You can critical strike by hitting them in the head. Yeah, I'm just gonna fully restart. Fuck this save. Um. Okay, there's no grab attack second phase, which scans. Strategies. Bleed. No. Bleed. Pyromancy and Dark Souls? Pfft, bleed and Pyromancy. That's insane. Is not recommended to dodge backwards. Two-hand your weapon. Do not get greedy. Obviously. Do not attempt to block. I never block, so that's not even a problem. You must play more reactively, obviously, but as a safe approach her during her. As safely approaching her during combos. Wow, speedrunners of the game even rate her a 9 out of 10 in difficulty. Okay, I do have a dark weapon, so that might not be a bad idea. Maybe I can, let's see, I've got this axe, the Void Axe. It does fucking no damage, but it does do a lot of dark damage. I guess I can see if I can upgrade it. Because it kind of sucks because it doesn't have scaling of any kind. Which, like, means it has some, like, trade-offs. Like, it does good damage early on, but upgrading anything doesn't change anything. Just, it does the same amount of damage. But the 106 Dark is pretty good. What's up, Firekeeper? Can you just, like kill Dancer or something? She seems plenty powerful. Woo! What's up, Andre? How's it going? Reinforce? Oh, right. Obviously, I need souls, but okay. Let's see. I've got a bunch of these because I've not used any of them really. I think I've used like one. Used like two. There we go. It's gonna also upgrade this, but like, I don't know. I don't think it can't do frost damage to this boss, so that doesn't really matter. Oh, but I could upgrade the golden ritual spear, baby. Woo! A weapon. I don't even know if I can wield this. Nope, I can't wield this or this. I can upgrade my shield though. Oh. I'll upgrade my shield. I don't know what that does, but I'll just upgrade it once.
Be careful.
Yeah, of course, Andre. Man, I feel almost disrespected that he'd think that I wouldn't be careful just for him. Alright, but now we have a dark weapon. We can see how that does. Do I have any bone shards? Oh, damn. I mean, yeah, I know what, like, generally what upgrading weapons does. But, like, I meant for a shield. You dodged. Ow. Alright, so here's what we learned. Dodge towards Dancer of the Boreal Valley. Don't be greedy, obviously, but I mean, oh, that was a slap attack, not the grab. And then obviously try and get headshots in. Oh. Ah, nice whiff, dumbass. Sometimes I feel like I read guides and they don't have anything helpful. I know. Well, don't. I know. It's just a habit, okay? But sometimes, like, just ow. Okay, well now I have to dodge away to heal. Right. Of course. There's always follow-ups. This is Dancer of the Boreal Valley. Why would there not be fucking endless follow-ups? Jesus Christ. But there are a surprising amount of places. Okay. Oh, that was really greedy. Get out, get out, get out. Dodge. Okay, so the general strategy for phase 2 is wait till the boss does a good attack, hit them, and then run away. Which is... ah, god damn it. Wait, what the fuck? How did that sword hit me from so far away? That's not a particularly long sword. Oh, shit, I know there was a spin. Okay, gotta clutch this bitch up, you know. Oh, here comes the big old spinny. And then Swamma. And then that's now over. And I go in and I hit them once, and then I get out. I love how the guide was like, okay, make sure to not be greedy, and it's like, oh. Yeah, that'll be super helpful against this boss specifically. I'm really glad that there's so many Souls bosses that I can be so overwhelmingly greedy when I'm fighting. Well, good to know that this isn't one of them. Okay, that was really greedy. I should have gotten that way earlier. Ah, fucking goddammit. Oh, come on, I pressed dodge. Oh man, the second sword being just slightly slower is fucked. Once again, man, Hollow Knight not having health bars, it's kind of nice. Cause I don't spend so much time fucking staring at the health bar, being like, well, boy, I wonder if this boss is gonna die soon. It's more of like a, shit, I don't fucking know when this boss is gonna die. I just need to not die. But it's so hard not to, it's so big and it's right there. It's like, ugh, it's so distracting. It's like right in my field of view, you know? Smack. Was a bit greedy, but I got away with it. But it's not so easy though. I can just, it's so central. It's almost like it's a core UI element or something. That's a grab. Like the boss bar is it's right. It's in the mid. Well, actually, I don't think it is in the middle. I think it's, yes, it's slightly to the right actually. But it's a core element of the UI. I'm gonna be staring at it. All right. I'm gonna take a quick little break, real quick. Where's my be right back? Here it is. Very nice. Play some music. Where's a good one? Do I have? Oh, I do. There. All right. Be right back. Okay, now there we go. Uh, I pressed I both when I came back and before I left. I tried pressing the mute button and I clicked it and it just didn't work. So I had to do it twice. I muted, like I clicked mute. I put down my headphones and I was like, now why is the bar still green? And it's because it didn't actually mute. So that was pretty cool. Okay, now back to here. You know what they need to create? They need to make VR controllers of every type of two-handed weapon. Like that just needs to be the controller. Because it is so hard to aim two-handed weapons in VR games without physically like holding it, because there's like nothing there's like if you're aiming a gun, part of the way you aim is stabilizing the weapon on like your shoulder, but you can't do that without the weapon itself, right? Like you can't stabilize something that's not there. And it yeah, I mean, then again, VR is already like already has like people who really like VR are already on the outskirts of gaming, because it's drink, please, because it's, you know, it's really fucking expensive. It's there's very little support for it. But like, come on, us VR gamers need our VR guns to be able to be properly aimed like a real weapon, you know? How else am I supposed to shoot fake people in video games? Timing is way later than I always think it is. I know, but I mean like every game. I mean like every gun, right? Cause like if I'm using something like an M16, if we're being honest, aim really don't matter. Okay, like if you're out here fucking. Oh, you mean like actual guns? Yeah, I know those exist, but no, if only guns were real. I know they do also have like the like VR guns, but like, oh right, fuck, I forgot about the goddamn follow-up on that one. Okay, cool. I love when my dodge input just doesn't go through. Because it's like, man, if I'm using like something akin to like an M1 Garand, I kind of want to have something that looks and functions like, or like I want something that is the same general size and shape as a Garand, so I can properly aim it using like, you know, by bracing it on my shoulder. Because otherwise I feel like I'm just because otherwise I'm trying to aim something. I know what you're gonna say, and while it is a skill issue, as like I've fired real guns and it's so much easier to like keep it in a stable aiming position when you can stabilize it. Like if I'm not holding anything and I'm trying to line it up, then yeah, my hands are kind of going to be shaking and they're going to be moving slightly. But if I'm actually holding and gun, I can like press it up against myself and and then it doesn't shake as much, and you know, my hands can't get offset because they're not holding anything. No, I'm not dead set into going into it fucking trying to perfectly aim. I'm just saying that if they make those things, the experience will be that much better for it, right? Like, I know I'm not going into VR shooters being like, I want every VR shooter to feel like I'm actually in Iraq, right? But if I did have, I'm saying that aiming an actual gun is that much easier because you can stabilize it with, like, the stock. And but there's only so much you can do with that. I think that's why Half-Life Alyx only uses single-handed guns. Like, they could have just made a rifle or a machine gun, but I think they realized that it kind of, like, it doesn't feel awesome to fire or use two-handed weapons in VR. Because there's nothing there. If it's one, like if you're just holding a pistol, it's never gonna feel terrible because you can easily hold a pistol with one hand. So you can think of the controller as the pistol. But if I'm holding an M16A4, you know, like, because there's that like specific distance your hand should be at, but there's nothing stopping your hands from moving. Two-handed guns just kind of, and swords, or really just two-handed weapons in VR, just kind of feel weird. And while I would have preferred if Half-Life Alyx had a larger gun selection, I think that's probably the reason why they didn't. Is I think because Valve is always trying to make things that feel the best to play, and I think with playtesting they're like, I don't know, two-handed weapons kind of feel weird, like you're kind of missing something. God, those knights are so fucking annoying. Okay, that was a cool double whiff. Right. I did remember the follow-up. I just fucked up the dodge. And also, one thing you kind of miss from VR shooters, guns are fucking heavy as shit. Like, if you're out there running around with a fucking rifle, that shit, that fucking, oh my god. There's a reason that a classic, like, punishment or like intense training is to stand at attention with holding a rifle fully out with your both arms extended, like holding the rifle out for as long as possible. Because it's not like that heavy, right? It's like, it's a couple of pounds, but it's heavy enough that after, you know, 10 or minutes or an hour, I don't know, I think there are a lot of Americans who are like really into guns who don't really own any guns. Like, and also recoil? Fuck. Recoil is crazy. I've used a shotgun like once, and I thought I was gonna fucking not have a shoulder after firing it. Their recoil is insane. That was greedy. And I paid for it. Oh. Look, I can just... Why can't I just scale the walls right into the castle of Lothric? It would be so incredibly difficult, but it would probably be easier than this shit. I probably would have actually gotten there by now. I spent like 2 hours fighting this boss. Like the longest time... I know I can beat this boss. I just need to not miss all the time. That would be helpful. See, look, just like that. I just need to continue being really good at this game. Ow. I mean, I don't think there aren't many skips that are just that's like, oh yeah, this is way easier than just beating the boss. I mean, there's like a few, I guess, but they're pretty rare because I mean, if you beat the boss, then you can just leave. You get the souls, you get the satisfaction, the achievement, literally and figuratively. Like you get the achievement like on Steam if it's an achievement boss, and you get to know, wow, I just beat this boss that's been murdering the shit out of me for the last 10 minutes or 10 hours or 10 years. That's true, you're really not supposed to break the game. You know, actually, I think the axe may be a slightly better weapon for this just because of its moveset. Not so much its dark damage. Katanas have kind of a strange moveset. Ow. That's a... God, that got me! Fuck's sake. I love how that so much my controller vibrate even after I'm dead. That's awesome. Why does it say? Oh, right, because if I don't two-hand the weapons, then I... Hold on, let me just... What is my... Like, I'm pretty sure my settings are pretty lenient. Let's see, what's the, let's see, discrimination, some filtering's fine, sex-based terms. Like, I wanted to, like... I'll put that up to no filtering. I love how discrimination, they're like, discrimination and slurs, you can just turn off filtering for all of that. Like, why the fuck would I... Why would I turn off the discrimination filtering? That's fucked. Like, you gotta take a stand somewhere, Twitch. Man, I wish sex was real. If only women existed. God. Nope. Oh, good. He was going for the shield bash, not the old jab. Slam. Oh, I dodged that. I think I just went under it instead of like actually dodging it. And then doesn't that one? No, that one does not have follow-up. Cobb. Boom. Oh, that timing for the slammo I'm always bad at. Ow, no, not the slaps. Don't slap me. Okay, so I got a stance break off. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's gonna kill me, and it would just go into second phase as well. I thought that was the. I thought that was the switch. I thought that was the phase switch. And then I realized it wasn't, and then I fucked up the dodge. Liked how in one message you used you are, and then the next message you used the contraction your. Be consistent. Jeez. Which one? You were emphasizing the you're bad by saying instead you are bad. That's fair. I think it definitely. I think not using the contraction does actually add quite a bit of emphasis. Ooh. I missed. I hit. And attacker. Right, that is a follow-up. That's fine. It just missed. Oh, okay, if I just hadn't moved, that would have missed me. Okay, now we get out. Now we get out. Yeah, no, just stay over there. No, you can just stay over there. Oh, why did the fucking pillar didn't unconnect didn't unlock? But it decided that the pew was just too much and I could no longer properly see the boss. That's a Dark Souls moment. Oh man, the second sword being just slightly delayed always gets me. Oh, see, it always gets me. It takes such a weird timing for me to dodge because they're ever so slightly differently timed. Oh, come on. Why does it keep stabbing the floor? What is that attack doing? Look, I don't understand. I dodge the right timing to dodge the first attack, but then but then I don't really think about the follow-up because I'm like, oh, I already dodged the attack. There shouldn't be a follow-up. It's a sword slash. Like it. I wonder how many of these messages are for when you first get here, or and how many are about Dancer. Because unlike Elden Ring, I think this is just like like it's the exact same map and everything. Like Elden Ring has a lot of different like variations of areas depending on what part of the game you're in. Because like if the herb tree is burning or not, it depends on like what section you're in and and then the follow-up. But I don't think they really did the separate versions in this. I think it's just like this can activate, like it's more of like a flag-based system than a different world variation system. Back away, heal. Oh, why did I not dodge? I just got stuck. Like I pressed it twice and it just didn't do anything. Like maybe I wasn't no, I don't. Maybe I like wasn't. Maybe I tried to backstep or something. I don't know. Whatever happened, I very much did not, in fact, dodge. Oh, this night. Look, that was funny the first 30,000 fucking times. But at some point, sometimes it literally isn't a skill issue. That was, but sometimes I press dodge and it just doesn't dodge. Like like I press dodge and it doesn't dodge. It's like if I'm like pressing it slightly too long and it's like, yep, you want to sprint? You want to sprint in the middle of this boss fight? Thumbs up. Seems like a perfectly reasonable thing for you to do. Like fucking, I'm just fucking trying to dodge the fucking boss. Okay, see, look, there's one of those times where the boss is like, I'm going to attack 8 times in a row, despite not attacking sometimes for literally like a dozen seconds in a row. And then it's like, but what if I attack 15 times in the same amount of seconds? Okay, that was poor timing, which just explains me fighting this boss. Man, and this is also a fucking, like, this is a non-optional boss. Like, well, as non-optional as something can be. God damn it. I think, like, the only thing that would be... Get in the fucking fog wall. I think the only, like, stat I could up that would be helpful would be stamina. And the amount of endurance you get per level in this game is abysmal. You get, like, 2. And I'm almost certain there's a ring to up stamina, and I just don't have it. I'm not even talking about the soft cap. I'm at like 20 stamina or something. I'm at like 27 endurance, and it goes up by like none. Like they made stamina just a real commodity in this one. Like, not that it isn't in other games, but like, I mean, it's like fucking platinum in this bitch, you know? Like, it's like super fucking rare. I mean, that's possible. I don't know. Alright. God, sometimes I feel like I get like 2 good attempts a day, and then it's just nothing, and then it's just garbage after that. I've got, I guess, 20 endurance could be, but ugh, let's see. This does 300 damage. I don't know. I guess I can look up if there's an endurance ring. That would be just so fucking helpful. There's 3 and well, let's see. What's the soft cap? Let's see. 50 vigor. Um, 40 endurance. 40 vitality. 40 for strength and dex. 60 next. So it's 40 endurance is the soft cap. So I'm like 20 away from it. Endurance. Raises stamina recovery, but I need more stamina. Not faster recovery. I mean, I guess faster recovery is kind of low, but I already have the fucking shield. Oh, okay. And then the ring that's essentially like the Erd Tree favor is near those fucking weird that pit with 2 horrifying beasts in it. So, yeah, that's not gonna work. And it costs 15,000 to level up. I guess I can see like I'm probably never gonna use most of these. If I haven't already used them, I'm not going to. Let's see.
So
No, I think it drops from one of the creatures. That's the problem. Like, I need to kill one of them. Let's see, out of all the items in here, I can use this rapier, which isn't... That's not great. I can use... Well, I can't get this one, so that doesn't matter. I can get the Pontiff's Greatsword if I had 1 more strength. I can use this spear, just poison. I don't love spears. I could punch people. Okay, so out of all the items I can use, it's Great Sword, which isn't particularly interesting when I have this. It's Great Sword, which I can't get anyway. It's pretty cool looking though. Great Sword, which does more than this one, but I need to level it up, and I don't have the materials for that. Yeah, so like nothing. So I guess we'll see how much these boss souls give. Let's see, so Crystal Sage, I'm not gonna use, sure. Pretty small boss, but it still gave me a soul. Let's see, Pontiff, I might, I don't know. Aldrich, I probably won't. Well, there's one level, at least. And let's see, Yorm's items both need so much fucking strength that it's not even funny. That should be like 2 levels. Hey, Firekeeper, I just need so much fucking endurance, it's crazy. Like, I just need so much endurance. How much soul, large soul of a weary warrior is worth? Oh, more than I was expecting, actually. I have 7 of the next one down. That's crazy. That's like 30,000. That's 35,000 souls right there.
Very well, then take note.
There we go. That's like 3 more endurance. See, I literally get 2 stamina per. Ooh, very nice. I love getting 2 stamina.
Farewell, Ashen Maiden.
I think I've got more. How much health do I have? I've got 860, and that's pretty good. It's not terrible. I got higher dexterity because of that. Bleed resistance isn't very helpful. That's not very helpful. I've thought about using this, but like, it doesn't really seem to do anything. Right? Like and I don't know what what covenants do, so I'm not really touching those. Why aren't those stacked? That's a little weird. What does this do? Oh, I can't use it. Oh, right, because I'm in Firelink. See, like I've tried using it before, but it just like it literally didn't seem to like add any damage. I went literally nothing but my weapon, and it did like 20 more damage. No, I might not have the magic to use this item. Darn. These don't work. So, because apparently that's like a strategy you can use on some bosses. Is just throw a skull and they're just like, ooh. I know I'm not gonna be getting any substantial buffs, but like, it's like fucking, it's like 20 damage. That's not helpful. I'd rather have the armor. I know armor isn't like overly helpful, but it's just helpful enough that it's better than like slightly more damage. It would be pretty cool if I could be at full health getting into this boss fight, though. Instead of being stabbed twice before getting in, so my extra damage ring does something. Damn it. Yeah, like that ring that like ups health and stamina and shit, it does it by like less than 5% for everything. Okay. Okay. So I'd get like 6 extra stamina from it. I think it ups stamina by like 3.34% or something. It's like, ooh, that's a worthlessly small amount of stamina. Like, even my health ring adds like 40 health or something just because you get so much health. Okay, cool. There goes my damage buff. It's like 10% or something, but alright. You know. Also, can we just say what, like, left-handed boss moment? I'm gonna blame all of my problems on the fact that this boss is a lefty. Every single one. That's the problem. It's just, it's so, I look at it and I'm so, disgusted? I don't know. I'm, distracted. Think of some, uh, verb that, I don't remember the parts of speech. I'm gonna be honest, that was never my strong suit. I'll never be able to do a good Mad Lib in my life. I mean, you can just replace most things with like poop or something, and that usually works, but whatever. That's a Mad Lib moment. It's kind of funny, like, going into this room early on and seeing so many blood piles, despite the fact that it's like a safe room. Like, there's like nothing in here that can hurt you early in the game, unless of course you kill the NPC. Kaboom! And it's like, man, how did all these people die? It's not like any of these, I don't think even any of the enemies nearby have like crossbows or anything, so it's just like, what happened to these poor souls? Ow! Fucking, they just fucking knife-handed me. Follow up. Love how I'm like, man, I'm starting to get slightly better, and then it's like, oh, never mind, I got hit by like a super basic attack. And also that was, the triple hit was super fucking greedy. Get out. Now you run. See, this time no dodge, this time you run. Okay. So that one, super long ending animation. Oh, see, look, I thought, I didn't know that was an attack. I thought they were just bringing their sword back. Like, I almost have to, like, dodge to the, like, to the left. Like, during that attack, I have to, like, do that almost to try and, because the second sword is like an upward swing. I wonder what level I'm supposed to be for this fight. Motherfucker. God, that guy, I hate that guy. That guy, we're gonna name him John. I think I've used John too much. His name's Steve, and we fucking hate Steve. Steve is a war criminal and deserves nothing but death. Oh, the slaps. Fucking Steve, man. You ever wonder if, like, YouTubers tried to make, like their channel mascots a thing? Like how back in the day Markiplier had Tiny Box Tim. Like, do you think that was, like, on purpose? Or was it really just, like, he kind of made a funny joke name for this fucking box in Amnesia, and people just, like, really just, like, latched onto it? Like, I always wonder how much is, like, actually the, like, fan created sort of at least level 50 with a +6. I'm somewhere around there. But then again, this is supposed to be like a really hard boss, so I don't know what level my weapon is. This is a +5. This one's a +6 though. And I don't remember what level I am. Oh, phase transition. Now I run. Okay, well that's fair, but I'm level 54. So, no matter what, like, I do a good amount of damage. I can generally survive almost every attack. I can, like, I think a good show of, like, if you have enough health is if you survive the grab attack. I think if you survive the grab attack, you have a proper amount of health for the boss. But is that supposed to be like their, yeah, you're fucked, kid, kind of attack? And I think if you can survive it, I think you're good on health. I do a good amount of damage, so it doesn't look like I'm specifically under leveled. This fucking Steve, bro. Listen, does Godfrey's do a lot of damage or not very much damage? I don't really remember. I don't know the last time I was grabbed by Godfrey. Okay. Yeah. Oh, so I saw something on the Elden Ring subreddit talking about Godfrey and how, like, in canon he's like a pretty important character who's just a more dangerous version of Godfrey. Or not Godfrey, Godric. Fuck. I'm fucking up my character names because they're so fucking similar. But yes, Godfrey, I do remember, I was mixing up Godfrey and Godric. Yes, Godfrey does so much fucking damage. That's why when I was talking to Micah, and he was like, oh, like, you died during Godfrey's grab attacks? I'm like, yeah. Yeah, no, I died during Godfrey's grab attacks. It's fucking Godfrey. Of course I died during his fucking grab attacks. He does, like, 8 trillion, bajillion, trillion fucking damage. Why? How would I not die during his fucking grab attacks? And he's like, well, I don't know, I just fucking survived. And it's like, no, fuck you. How did you just fucking survive Godfrey's grab attacks? He literally chucks you into the ground and then stomps on you. It's not exactly a, I'm just gonna, you know, walk that shit off kind of attack. It's more of a, Oh, the first Elden Lord just fucking annihilated me. But anyway, Godfroy, literally just the Chad version of Godric the Grafted, which isn't saying much, because Godric is kind of an elbozo. That's true, but you guys were always slightly over leveled. But it's like Godfrey's grab attacks are like notoriously dangerous. And like the unlock and pew combo, I never expect it. I never expect it. Like I think because only Hoaraloo actually has grab attacks, if I remember correctly. But like I said, it's been a long time since I fought that boss, and I didn't fight them very long. I just kind of did the classic haha mimic tier lol, and that just worked. Slam. Don't grab me, bitch. We love the triple miss. But yeah, anyway, when he was like, I don't know, Godfrey's grab attack isn't that dangerous. I'm like, oh, it's like the one of the most notorious one hits in the entire game. Ah, fuck off. Like few things are more likely to instantly one-shot you than that grab attack. Oh, come on. I don't remember how dangerous Elden Beast's grab attack is. Because when we were all fighting him, it just didn't work. That was fucking hilarious. You gotta love the, getting grabbed and then just doing literally no damage. Like, I remember, I didn't, yeah, it was you who got grabbed, but like, yeah, get dodged, bitch. Ow. Oh, they're doing this shit again. I'm gonna heal just out of an abundance of caution. Right, I always forget about the fucking follow-up to that one. No, you didn't. I don't think you died because of his grab attack. Because I think we only attempted Elden Beast once or twice. Look, okay, it's fucking... It's caution because I know how I am, okay? Also, this motherfucker has set their entire boss arena on fire. Oh, see, it's that. I can't... I always forget about that. That's gonna get me. Oh, get away from the fog door. Okay. Ugh. There we go. No, fuck. I think I ran out of stamina. Okay. Here we go. Man, that whole like last like little bit of health, I was like, oh god, I know this boss is resistant to bleed, but for fuck's sake, just get a bleed proc, please. If I just got a single bleed proc in this game. And this sword only does 30 bleed as well. So it's not like I'm at a overwhelming likelihood of hitting a boss with bleed. Or anything with bleed. Right, there's a follow-up. Oh, fuck, why was there a double? Why was there a triple follow-up? Actually, you know what? I think that may have just been a different attack. See, and then that one's got the follow-up. Drink. Follow-up. Oh, the follow-up hit me. Okay, I just need to get back. I need to heal. And then now, I just need to be generally more careful. Really? That fucking hit me? Come on, bro. It'd be funny if the arena just collapsed because of all the fire. Like if everything was set on fire for long enough, it just collapsed in on you and you both died. Like there was like a time limit to the boss. That would really be something. Whoa, whoa, hey now, buddy. Oh. Steve, you fucker. Oh, bro. Steve and Randy. They fucking can't believe I just got double teamed. Yeah, that was... Like, I really like this boss's, like their boss music, their design, their animations. Like, the whole boss is, like, really cool and well designed. Woo! Oh, I thought they were going into second phase. Oh, they are now. Ugh. Great. 4. Oh, right. That has a secondary part. Oh. Man, those slam attacks, usually it's like, okay, they do a slam attack, safe. Right, you get like 2 hits off, confirmed every time. But then that one, they're like, haha, nope. Which is great. It's a break from the format. It makes you really kind of think on your toes, which is great. But also, I don't want to think of my feet, you know? I want to just, why can't this boss just be, why can't every Dark Souls boss just be the same boss? God damn it. That's a grab. Slam, slam. Why can't every boss just be like, ow, one of the dudes from Deacons of the Deep? Not like the whole fight or anything, literally just one of the dudes. I think that would make these games way more entertaining, you know? So it's like, you know, like it would be so funny, you know, if the boss was just like, why can't every boss just be Elden Beast, where like you look at it and it seems like it's gonna be just so difficult, and then it's just not, and it's just like easy, relatively. Except you gotta do a lot of this. You gotta do a lot of like, whoa, boss over there. Oh, it moved. Oh, but why can't my character just start at level 100? That would make everything so much easier. Nope. Okay, what about this? What if I just like, what if I had infinite health and infinite stamina, and I one-shot everything? I think that would make this a really good game. Oh, they went for the grab into the slap. That's a, haven't seen that one since 1982. I haven't seen that one since the bite of 87. When the only person stupid enough to do the yeah, why can't my character just like do some off-camera grinding, you know? Like a Minecraft YouTuber. The statue of the Headless Knight got me. What the fuck are these statues? There's just two dead knights and someone cutting their own head off. I want to log back into a game and my character just like look at screen and F and then like in like third person be like, all right guys, welcome back. I did some off-camera grinding, and then they're just like max level and they're god and they've completed every quest. Ow. There should be a streamer mode for every game where like you just like first try it and you're just like, I don't know guys, I don't know why you think this game's hard. Like this game's so easy, and you just like win every time. That way you can show off to essentially fake people on the internet. Yeah. Yeah, can this just be New Game Plus? Can my life just be new? Can I just have the New Game Plus from, what's his name? John D. Rockefeller? Can I just be the richest and most powerful man on Earth in New Game Plus? That would be so helpful. Ow. Honestly though, that'd be kind of a fun way, like that'd be like a fun like through line for a game, is you do kind of like a like a Tunic sort of thing, where like because it's New Game Plus, there's like no tutorials, there's like nothing, and the game starts off like pretty easy, but like as it goes on, like, you know, you start realizing that's like, oh, like these are like really dangerous enemies that I just am like super over leveled for. And like as time goes on, like things kind of like a, you know, like a Sonic EXE kind of thing, or like a, what is it called, Ben Drowned from back in the old creepypasta days. It was like, oh, I found this cursed copy of whatever game was fucking popular at the time and was like slightly creepy, maybe like something like that, where it's like someone, like it's like a cursed save file. Look, I remember this time. And it's already like in New Game Plus. That would be kind of cool. Because honestly, Tunic's game design, like, I mean, no, like, it doesn't have to be Elden Ring. It's just like, and then Schwammo. I mean, like, as like a whole, like an entirely new game, right? Because that was truly like the most fascinating part about Tunic, is as you're playing through it, like you're learning game mechanics that the game essentially thinks you know the whole time. Like you're learning these new game mechanics, and you're like, oh, this would have been super handy early on. I just had no way of knowing about it because the game didn't tell me. You know, kind of like another game kind of built around that idea. Because Tunic was a fantastic gaming experience. Ow. Tunic really made the weekend I spent playing it super fascinating. I still have my notebook full of random fucking notes from trying to solve some of the puzzles in that game. And then no. And then dodge back again. And then I can kind of go in and probably get not one hit. Cool. That is actually a really short ending animation. No. Oh. No, okay, that was. See, I was getting frantic because getting frantic. That's why I dislike health bars. I get frantic at the end. I'm like, I just need to hit a couple. I just need to hit a couple more times. Anyway, I think more games like Tunic, where like it's not like that you're like unlocking game mechanics. It's like they're all already there. You just literally don't know about them. Like, there's no reason you can't do it right now. You just don't have the knowledge because the game isn't telling you. I think what is this the fuck about? Oh! Ugh. That was so good too. I was doing so well. That kind of just explains this boss. It's so easy to just, like, if you fuck up dodging, like, one combo, it's like, well, there you go. Oh, what? What? No, the fucking fog wall. No, god damn it. I'm stuck in a corner. I'm literally stuck in a corner. I love when you can't enter the whole fog wall. It's like one specific section of it. you think the dancers saw that? Do you think they just like saw me through the fog wall fucking almost dying to regular knights and being like, this thing's trying to fucking kill me? Oh. And that one has the follow-up. Oh, the fucking delayed second sword. Oh, that has a secondary part that I did not dodge properly. Then dodge, dodge, slap, slap, and then get out. Smack once. Oh, oh. Must have been so close to dodging that one. Oh, this is the big multi that has a slow, a shorter than you'd think ending animation. That one has the fucking short fucking double sword. I mean the delayed double sword. I mean, yeah, we're playing Elden Ring, but I mean, shit, I'm doing both. Oh. You know, I really like wired controllers, but I hate the wire sometimes. Like, it just, like, it like, when I start getting, like, I don't think aggravated is the right term, but it's, I guess, the closest term. I start noticing it, and it starts annoying me more. And then, like, I don't know. Like, I prefer this because, like, I prefer wired because I don't have to, like, I don't have to charge it. I don't have to do anything with a wired controller. It just have to be fucking plugged into my computer and it works. Whereas with a Bluetooth controller, I gotta, like, you know, make sure it's charged, make sure it's connected. Oh. Oh. Yeah, the cord, like, it's kind of like, it's like in the way right now because I'm like slightly kind of, I'm not, I don't know, I'm not like particularly annoyed. I'm kind of just annoyed at myself because I keep losing like good attempts. And so I'm like noticing it, and it's like otherwise I don't. Otherwise I really just don't even notice the chord. But if I'm like, oh come on, if I'm like already not like in a good mood because of whatever, then I. I am getting closer, and I think that's what's annoying me, right? Is I've had 2 attempts where it has like 3 hits left. And it's like, yeah. Oh, fuck. Steve there is gonna... Once I kill this boss, I'm gonna come back and specifically kill Steve just out of spite for making every attempt at this boss just slightly more annoying than it had to be. I know it's the wrong mentality. It's just, it's the mentality I have. And I think it really comes from a background of playing Hollow Knight where you can't see how much health the boss has, so it doesn't matter. Like there's ways you can kind of tell where they're at, but it's human nature to see that you're that close and just being like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna go for it. And even if you're trying not to, you just kind of start panicking. And so not being able to know when I should start panicking is great, because I don't know when I should start panicking, so I don't. Because my default panic state is to not panic. But when I'm like, oh god, I have, yeah, 3, I've now gone to the end of this boss twice with 3 hits left and died both times. And I start panicking because I'm like, oh boy. And so then, you know, I start like healing because I'm like, you know, I really have to survive this time because I'm that close. I start using up my flasks more. It starts fucking me over more. Like, I know every single person who's ever played a Souls game knows literally exactly what I'm talking about, because it's just how it is. But Dark Souls 3 may have been my first Souls game, but the first Souls-like game I was ever good at was Hollow Knight. Like, and I have, like, for the most part, I don't panic. But when it's like one of these bosses that's really giving me trouble, it's hard not to, because I'm like, oh man, this boss that, you know, I've been trying for, you know, 3 hours is almost dead. I'm that close. I'm almost there. 3 hours of work or more is almost over. So I mostly have, like with the Pontiff, I was pretty chill, but I also fought the Pontiff like literally 100 times already before I started these attempts. And then, like, for almost every Elden Ring boss, it was like, whatever, like, you know, I usually got pretty far first attempt because of, you know, some slight previous knowledge or whatever. Mimic tier. so I was never really worried about it, but there ain't no assistance in Dark Souls. Your skill is all you've got, and you know there's no mimic tier here to help you out of a tough boss fight. No mimic tier, no any other summons. I can't fucking pull out Black Knife Tish. Like, and I'm facing it. I got all the way here, right? I know what I'm after. It's just my own inability is the greatest annoyance in these games. That and the fucking vaguely annoying timing of this boss. Because I've gotten so close, I know I can get just one more hit, just 3 more hits off on this boss. I just haven't. The second phase is also has that problem I've talked about plenty before, where the enemy is fully controlling the pace of combat because its attacks are just I was trying to dodge, are just so aggressive. Ugh. Aggressive second phases. And then that's the delayed second sword, but I'm still not entirely sure how to dodge that. And then dodge back, because that is that. And then already the ending animation for that attack's over. You get like 3 seconds of the boss not attacking. Dodge. Nope. I get this. My like being aggravated is weird. Like, I start getting like claustrophobic almost when I'm aggravated. Like, I start chucking loose things off my desk. Like, they're not like in my way or anything. Like, they've been there the whole time. Like, nothing's changed. I just, like, I see them and they just make me mad. Ow. I'm slowly but surely entering that state. Like, I'm looking at, like, a gum packet on my desk. That's been there the whole time. Like, it's not moved. But I'm like, oh, that fucking thing, it's in my way. It's causing all this fucking... It's my problem. This half gum pack is the sole reason why I suck ass at this boss. If that wasn't there, oh, let me tell you. If that fucking gum packet wasn't there, it's why I like having my record player next to me, is because it has the new record, well, the very old record player. What's your legitimate piece of advice? Is it to kill the bot? Oh. I need to dodge towards the boss, right? Right. The weird timing on that. Yep. Yep. I'm really trying. Do you know? Okay. You see, I have this instinct as someone who's streamed for a very long time. I can't just focus on the boss while I'm streaming. I gotta be talking. I have to be entertaining. There's a lot, like, I hate lapsing into silence. Lapsing into silence it makes me feel like, and makes me a bad streamer. And while I'm not exactly doing streaming to make anything of it, look, something just fell. Ow. Ow. But somehow my respect for those knights, it fell even further than the 0 it already was. Sure, sometimes, but, like, if I'm too quiet for too long, there's the chance that someone will come in to the stream, see me being silent, and be like, oh, one of these streamers. Because it's like a super common thing for like small new streamers to not talk unless they have a viewer. And Twitch's viewer count is notoriously unreliable, as it takes it about 2 minutes to update at the best of times. Which is why I just turn it off, but like, yeah, I don't know, I dislike being silent because it's like, yeah, I know I can focus more, but like, I'm trying to do this other thing, and if I'm streaming and I'm silent, then I feel like I'm doing a bad job. And also, if I focus too much, it makes me worse. Like, in a surprising amount of cases, if I'm like fully focusing, I'm almost like too aware, and it makes me get to that panicky state way fucking faster. Damn it, dude. Fuck. Oh, the delayed sword. Oh, wow. It got out of its animation ended fucking immediately. I know. Streaming actually helps me get there, because it's that like that talking. If I'm focusing on something else, the rest of my brain is focusing on the boss. Right? The like decision making, I should panic part of my brain isn't focusing on the boss. It's focusing on streaming. But it also doesn't help that, like, Steve. You know what? Just out of annoyance, I'm gonna try killing these guys again. No, they might kill me. Oh, I don't outspeed this guy? Come on, bro. This is the true boss. Fucking Steve and Randy out here. Ow. You just heavy attacked me, bro. The true boss. Okay. I was in fact attempting to parry them that whole time. Like, that whole time. That's why I pulled out my shield. It just didn't work. Oh, he still hit me through the parry. Fuck you. Fucking Randy. God damn. Okay, I had no stamina. You're telling me I can't parry his shield bash? That's crazy. Oh, what? When did he drop an item? I specifically waited to make sure he didn't drop an item. You think if I get their whole armor set, they won't attack me? I'll just blend in and I'll be like, hey guys, I'm going in to see the boss. I mean, technically it's true. I'm going to see Prince Lothric. And he is the boss, so I wouldn't be lying to them. Which I guess isn't really my worry. Like, oh man, what a conundrum. I'm lying to base Dark Souls enemies about my goals. I guess I just don't have to be like, hey guys, I'm going to see Prince Lothric on his orders, cough cough. Don't try and stop me. Haha, definitely not an Ashen one. What are you talking about? Oh fuck, this is gonna go really badly. Okay, yeah, saw that coming. Oh, the stun that lasts 8 million years is great. Also, those pews are the most dangerous fucking things in this arena. Like, on God, most dangerous things in this arena are those pews. Okay, so the attacks I'm looking for, right? So I'm looking for this one. That one's pretty handy, because I get a good few hits off. That one's pretty good. This is another one I'm looking for. I can get a couple of hits off there. The down slam that doesn't have a follow-up is another one I'm looking for. Not that one though. Well, I'm looking for that one, but for a different reason. Like that one, like, so I'm looking for this one. So I can get 2 attacks off from that one. If I wasn't do it. Oh, game, don't lag, don't lag, don't lag, don't lag. Game, for fuck's sake. Okay, so then that one has follow-up. Ugh. I don't know where that lag came from. That was... Oh, fuck. Get into a better position, come on. Oh, fuck, that one has follow-up! I thought that one didn't have follow-up. I didn't think that one had follow-up. God, I just have no health to spare in this fight. I have both no healing, nor do I have actual health to spare. Well, actually, that one was... Oh, come on. Why aren't these guys enemies that don't respawn? Come on. Oh, these are supposed to be like cool, super hard to beat knights. Oh, you fucking spear using piece of shit. Spear using piece of shit. Alright, we're going in 3 flasks down. We'll see how I do starting under poor conditions. Oh, okay. Say I dodged towards to where they were striking. That's, well, I mean, in an architect, that's no, okay, well, I'm not dead, but Okay, well. I overestimated how much damage I had done. Alright, I think I'm going to give this one more good attempt today. But then it will have been a bit over 2.5 hours. And, well, I've got... Well, I don't really have anything... Well, I have things I should be doing. Not many, but I've got a couple. Maybe I'll actually do one of those. Oh, that was so lucky. Oh, this is gonna go really badly. Okay, no? Yep. Oof, and the amount of poise done at the end of that attack is nothing to laugh at. Oh man, the instant follow-up. Usually you have a little bit with that attack. Okay, there's a round stab. That's death, yep. Ugh, those whiffs are fucking me up so much. Yeah, I'm gonna end here. It's been a relatively productive, well, we've learned a lot. That's for sure. I'll stream again tomorrow, definitely Sunday, but probably tomorrow. Kind of want to get this boss over with. Yeah. So, yeah, I already said, fuck. I'm fumbling already. Definitely Sunday, probably tomorrow. Follow if you enjoyed. Discord in the description or wherever that is. Should be a box. Just click on that says Discord. Click here. Just click on it. See you definitely on Sunday, probably tomorrow. Bye.